So it was like 2 multiply minus pi by 2. So 2 and 2 get cancelled, so we get minus pi. So now our new limit is minus pi to 0. Guys, clear here?
Yes, yes, good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
So clear, right? So ultimately we get minus pi to 0, integration minus pi to 0 cos b into half dv, okay? Because du is half dv, right? We already calculated before.
Yes.
Okay, so everything is very nice looking. So now we can calculate here. We can take this constant out, okay? We take this constant out. Integration of cos v. So we know that integration of cos is sine, right? Integration of cos x is
Yes.
sine x. So integration of cos v will be sine v. And we just write down our limit here. So now the steps are simple. Just put the limit back here. So you get sine 0, right? So sine 0 means 1. Sorry, sine 0 means yeah, sine 0 means 1, okay? But what is this step? We need to substitute back our limit. So sine 0, that is sine 0 is 0, okay? And 0 minus, we substitute minus pi here. So sine minus pi. Okay, let me see which part. 2 multiply on 2 pi by 2 plus. Maybe this part we already calculated. This part we calculated. And yeah. Guys, do you remember we firstly calculated on du, right? So
Right.
this part is here like on du. And then we came up here, right? So we calculated and we get sine u, right? Sine u. We get sine v minus pi to 0. And this half is this half, right? This constant, okay. And what else? 2 multiply 1 by 4, that is pi by 4, okay. And I needed to write down more line here. So okay, let me write down now. On du, this is this part, okay. Yeah. And if we multiply these two things, it will become pi by 4. And if we multiply these two, 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 and plus 1 by 2. So maybe, yeah. Here, okay. So this part. So now we are calculating this part, okay. Substitute back 0 here. So it will become sine 0. Sine 0 means 0. Yeah, sine 0 means 0. And minus, substitute minus pi here. So sine minus pi, that will be minus sine pi, right? We know that sine minus, that is called negative angle identity, okay. So sine minus sine negative theta, that is negative sine theta, okay. So it will be minus sine pi. So minus sine pi. So 0 minus sine minus, that is plus 0 plus sine pi. So sine pi is maybe also 0. I need to see.
Sine pi is 0. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sine pi is 0.
So 0 plus 0. Okay. So ultimately
Yes.
we get 0 here. And okay, so this part is 0, right? This part the value, and 0 multiply half is equal to 0 also, right?
Right.
So this part is 0. So minus 0 and plus 0, they are same. So guys, can you see this one, and this one? Okay, no. This part, and this part. So this part makes here, right? Guys, can you see?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I can also take this part. Maybe I can also take this part because, yeah. So this part is here. And we already know that. So as for now, we have calculated which part? Maybe only this part, okay? As for now, we have only calculated this part. And you can see that the function are similar, right? Here and
Yes,
here the
yes.
function are similar. So we can also write down this part here, okay? The same thing here. So this is on minus 5 by 2 minus 0. That means on minus 5 by 2 minus 0, okay? We can also write down the same thing here, okay? But the limit was different, so what's the matter? Limit was different, so this part is also similar. You see here, minus 0 to integration of minus 0 to 1. So on minus root over 1 minus x squared. So we the same way we just use our first property, okay? Use our first property. This one, integration of a to b f of x plus g of x dx is equal to integration of a to b f of x dx plus integration of a to b g of x dx, okay? So yeah, we use the for property 1, and then integration of on dx, it will make on, because I already know. How do I know? Because I already calculated. So and this part will make minus pi by 4, minus 1 minus pi by 4 minus 0, okay? Cos u du, yeah. So guys, ultimately those two parts are same, okay? So I can just write down the same thing here, plus. You see here, plus this part.
Yes,
okay?
yes. It's the same, yes.
The same thing here. But the problem is the limit. So I'm a little confused about this limit. But maybe if we just the numbers are same, so they are in different positions. So if I take, okay, I will have a look a little bit later. Okay, so maybe they are same. So ultimately, if you calculate this part, so minus pi by 4 and minus pi by 4, so plus on and plus on, they become plus 2. Okay. So, okay, so let me calculate here, plus 2, and then plus pi by 4 minus pi by 4, not plus, this will be minus. Minus 4, so this is pi, and minus pi. No, maybe some mistake here. So let me calculate again. 2 minus pi and minus, oh, okay, minus pi by 4 and minus pi by 4, that makes 2 pi by 4, okay? Because we have sorry, minus 2 pi by 4, because we have on pi by 4 here and another on pi by 4 here. So as the symbol is minus, so we can write down minus and on pi by 4 and on pi by 4, that makes 2 pi by 4. Okay, so if we cancel this 2 and 4, we get minus pi by 2. We get minus pi by 2. And this one and this one, on and on, that makes 2, right? So 2 plus 2 minus pi by 2. And then we have 2 on the outside. So 2 and 2, that will make 4. 4 minus this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. So we get only pi. So 4 minus pi, okay?
Okay.
Okay, 4 minus pi, that is the answer. So this was homework 1, okay? Nothing more.
Yeah, the long one.
And let me have a look here in the here in the limit. So it was minus 1.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit confused also about the limits of the second one.
Which part? Yeah, I'm also confused about here. So let me see in my Symbolab apps. Minus, it was 0 to 1, right? Okay, let me see here. I'll share screenshots, okay? No problem.
Okay.
0 to 1. It is minus pi by 4 plus 1. So the result is also minus pi by 4 plus 1 in Symbolab, okay? Integration of 0 to 1. So let me see why this is similar. Minus pi by 4 plus 1, okay? Yeah. So let me see why it's similar. So guys, can you see here? So in our question, we had maybe we had on minus root over on minus x square, right? But here we have minus before 1, and we have plus before minus this. We have plus before this part. So they are same, okay? If you just multiply, if you just take this minus here, so they will same, okay? It will become plus and it will become minus, okay? Like the similar to here, okay? Here. So now again you have to use the property number 1. So if you calculate using property 1, so this part is pi by 4. Why? Because you see here they are different. The